Guys, welcome back to my channel of Race Center, building a happy home together. How you guys doing? Yes. It's all about this peanut pepper soup and starch. But before I show you or tell you how I actually make this food, I want you to sit back and give me some minutes to devour this one so I can better tell you the story of how it tastes. Mwah! Mm. Welcome back. So this is the items I'm going to be using. My shakwi, the beef. Shakwi is actually the intestine part of beef meat, the cow meat. So if you don't know what beef is, and you there I have my fish, and of course the peanuts I'm going to be using. I'm not going to be using the whole of this. I'm going to be taking a cup out of this to use. Then also I have here with me my already blended pepper soup spices, everything blended already. So and of course now I'm going to be doing the measurements of my of my peanuts, and at the same time wash this and put in the pot so it can go straight to the fire. And there is my pepper. And if you want to make your peanut soup, it is very easy. It's not something stressful. Even when when you want to make your normal pepper soup, it's not so stressful. It's so easy to prepare. So I'm just going to get a cup of this one. You see, that's a corn cup. Because just for me to have just the exact measurement I want, I'm not using the whole of it. I'm using just one of these and little more, because I don't want to eat too much. I don't want to be making much of the sauce. So I just want something we eat one or two occasions, then we are done with it. So I'm going to be using that cup, and then I'm going to be blending straight. But before I start blending, I'm going to put this meat in the fire. And as I'm putting the meat, just watch me, because I'm going to be putting every ingredient straight to the pot. Everything. And when I mean everything, everything is just going to go straight into this pot, and there is no going to be anything like delay or like put this one later or double. No. So now I'm just put the meat in the pot, and I'm adding my Maggi. Then also I'm going to be adding the pepper soup spices, as you can see, and of course the blended pepper as well. Then I'm going to just add water, and then also I'm going to be putting it straight to the fire. As you can see, add my fish. Then straight and direct, I'm going to be also putting the blended peanuts, as you can see. Then everything is just in. Everything I need for this soup is complete, and of course I'm adding my salt because you need salt too. So you see, it is already almost just like almost ready, because it doesn't take much time. Okay, as soon as the meat gets cooked and all of that, everything is ready. So it's about getting down, then I'll do the resting. I know you'll be wondering about the meat and all that. Everything just goes straight. So we're going to be doing the starch. I'm going to be taking two of this cup and a little, just for two of us. So it's not going to, I don't want to do much. Then I'm going to be putting water to mix it to a very light stage. Okay, then the only thing that is needed to add to this starch is just your oil. Although some people do add a bit of very little salt, but I noticed that each time maybe I add this salt, it doesn't go well for me. It doesn't make the starch texture to be the real starch textures for me. So I don't put salt anymore, and since then it's just something else. So I'm going to melt this whole starch. I'm going to mix it now with water, and I'm just going to add only oil. Then it's going straight to the fire. And as you can see, I just put only, I think, two of these plates, these plates. I just use this plate to put it to water twice, and though the water is not enough, so as I'm going to put it on the fire and be mixing, I'm going to be adding more water. Because why? Because as you do it, you see that the starch, when it begins to get thick, you instantly feel the texture that it is going to be very strong. So then you begin to add more water so that it won't be too strong and it won't be too soft. So like I'm doing it now, I put enough water and it's just okay for me, and it's just moderate like this. So you see, and meanwhile, when you want to do your starch, you do use a 5 deep pan like this, or a starch pot, because that's better. If you use the normal pot, it might stress you. Yes, it might stress you and be easy and will be very hard to come together like this. But you see the way this one, everything just comes together. Because why? It is the right kind of pot for this stuff. But this one is a deep fry pan. So everything is ready and we are about to go eat. If you like my video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and see you in my next video. Bye.